Hi guys, hope you're doing well and welcome to our today's video. So if you are new here, thank you to have landed in this channel. Feel at home, but remember to subscribe such that anytime I'll be uploading a new video, you'll be among the very first people to get my content. So today I want us to see a very interesting topic under dating, that is, what are some of the things that you're supposed to know about a person before you get to a longer relationship, which we call marriage, or before you get to engagement with this particular person? So it will be a series of discussions. I want us to see these factors into details, so we'll be discussing one at a time. And today we'll be looking at finances. Guys, you are supposed to know about the finances of this person, him or her, before you get married to her. So to many, they fear to discuss about finances. They fear to be judged. So in most cases for ladies, they don't want to be called gold diggers, or else opportunists, or else money-centered. So they tend not to ask what the guy earns or what he does for a living. So provided the guy is okay and he's a good man, then about finances, she don't care much about what this particular person earns. So for men, they also as well fear to ask about the finances because they fear to be caught stingy. But then let me assure you, it is as a very important thing to know about the finances of your other half, or of that person you're planning to take a long-term relationship with. So I'll structure this discussion into questions which will help us know what to ask or what you're supposed to know about the other person. So the first question you should ask yourself, or you should know about this person: what does your other half do for a living? You know, you might be dating a person and maybe this person is a drug dealer, or else this person is a thief. So it's good to know and take your time to know what this person does for a living. So after knowing what this person does for a living, you can sit down and have a discussion of to know each other better in terms of finances. So the three things you should ask is, what does this person earn? That is, how much does she or he earn? Then do you have any properties? Do you own any properties? And also the other thing you should know is about debts. Huyo mtu akona madeni. It's good to know if the other person also have debts. So many people might fear to ask the other person what he or she earns, but then you can make it simple to each other. You can decide to write a text. You can as well decide to write an email to each other. So write it well in order of what you earn, do you have any properties, and do you have any debts? If you have any debts, how much do you owe people, and who are these people that you owe? Sorry. So now, after you get to know about the finances, then you can structure a meeting with one another and try to discuss and see through how your finances are, now that you already know what each other earns. So are you together, guys? So question number 2: does she or he have any savings? Well, if this person have savings, it is quite a good point, or else it shows that this person is quite responsible, because right from the word go, this person knows there is a tomorrow. So then, if both of you don't have savings, come to think or to plan how much of your earnings will be going to savings. How much can you earn? How much can you give to savings? So then, if you have savings, you'll as well decide what will you do with those savings that you have. point number 3, the question number 3 you should discuss. Now that you're both employed or you have a source of income, what is mine, what is yours, and what is ours? It's very wise to structure your money into 3. Have a portion of your own, a portion of his own, and a bigger portion. The biggest portion should be ours, because that is where the family income will be. All the things that you want to do belongs to ours. So it's very important to have personal money, because that's where you will get the salon money. If you're going to party with friends, that's where you get some money. If you want to contribute to someone, that's where you also get some money from. In case you want to help a member, that is a family member, that money comes from mine and yours. So in case you want to spend the hours money for another use, now you have to sit down as partners and decide, can we take this from our family money? Can we take this from our family money? So it's quite important to have the division of money into 3, because that's why you find that if in a scenario where you don't have personal money, some partners tend to be a bit selfish. So unapata watu wanafungua personal accounts, so anajiekea tu pesa na mwenzake hajui, which is very very dangerous. So unapata if mmekana a person for about 10 years, so this person have been having personal savings na hajaambia mwenzake, so unapata the other half have got even a piece of land yenye haujui. The other person have a car which you don't know. So it's very wise to be very open to one another, and quite dangerous to have hidden accounts. After all this money ni yenyu. And once you decided to become one person, those things that you have should belong to both of you. The other question, that is question number 4, you should ask yourself, how much should we spend on our kids now that mtaongezeka? So watoto watakuwa wanataka, baba, I need some school fees, mommy, I need some diapers, mommy, I need a new cloth. So what will be the lifestyle of your kids? So come to decide about the type of schools that you'll be taking your kids. If you decide that your kids will go on public schools strictly, please do make sure that all your kids go to public schools. So if you decide that your kids will go to private school, strictly ensure you balance all your kids to private schools. So then, for those who decide it's private schools, please do consider what you earn, such that you will not overspend on schooling when other things don't have enough resources to cater for. So kindly plan your money well. Decide on the insurances to take for your kids. If it is health insurances, decide which ones. If you will be taking your kids for leisure activities, you as well decide what kind of leisure activities will we be engaging our kids to. So our final question is, arrange your goals in order of their priorities. So you can come up with a plan of what each one of you would wish to achieve in the next 10 years. If it's assets that you need to buy, write them down. If it's a car, if it's a piece of land, if you want to build for your mom, write them down, but in order of their priorities. So when you come together, now when you get married, try to achieve those goals one by one, each at a time. In that case, you find yourself to have achieved so many things, because you have an order in which you do things. So that marks the end of our video today, and I hope those who are dating, kindly try to handle some of these things. Try to handle some of these things before you get to marriage. So, and also this video goes in handy to those who are married. and maybe you didn't get a chance to discuss about your finances, have a good plan on how you spend your money. It's not just taking money, spending it, you don't have savings, you don't know the kind of a lifestyle you need for your kids, all those things. Kuna wenye sahi wameoa and wife yako hata hajui payslip yako inakaa aje. That is the payroll. For wives, your husband hata hajui unalipwa pesa ngapi. You know, in our society, women tend to say that a man should cater for all the family needs. So it's wise to be open to one another. So in our next video, we'll be discussing about age. This one turns out to be very interesting because some of us says that age is just a number. So even if a woman is older than you in with 10 years or 15 years, provided you've fallen in love, you don't care, you just start life together. So others says that a brain of a woman is 5 years ahead that one of a man. So this means that if you have to marry a woman who is at least 5 years older, 5 years younger than you. So that one, we'll have a good discussion on it next time. It's a very important factor which is also should be considered when you are dating. So guys, that marks the end of our video today. So till we meet in our next video, for now, it's a bye-bye.